What's happening, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to episode 126 of SWAC Smoke, man. You know how we do. We get down. I'm your tour guide around the SWAC. See what else coming at you. Got the big soldier in the house checking
Yes,
in once
sir.
again. What's happening with you, man?
Hey, is this the first? This the first swag smoke of the year, ain't it?
No, it's a second. We
Okay,
did one
okay.
last week, but you was out. So
Yeah,
this your first of the year.
yeah. So I'm back. I mean, hey, first of the year, man. Hey, man. I hope everybody having a good year so far.
So far, I can't complain, man. 24 ain't so bad right now. Got some great things taking place in 24, man. I'm feeling good. We got some swag basketball tonight too. So y'all, if y'all, once y'all get done rocking with us, or y'all can, check it on ESPN. We got Alabama A&M and Alcorn women playing right now. A&M winning 26-12. We got Jackson State and Bama State playing right now. Tigers winning 34-16. Of course, they probably gonna do their thing, so that ain't even no surprise right there. But we got a lot, man. We got all as usual, man. It ain't the swag without drama.
Oh, say that again.
I say it ain't the swag if we don't have no drama going on.
Oh yeah, oh, you right. There's been a lot of that going on.
So I mean, like I say, man, we're not gonna start with what I know what we done started with started with for the last couple of times. What's going on to my folk out there from Swagging the Fool? What's up? This must be G, huh? What's happening with you out there? Then we're gonna definitely get up. What's going on, folks, man? Hey, let's start with FAMU, bro. Let's go ahead and start with FAMU, man. What you think
Mm-hmm.
about that situation?
Whew, boy, it's been a lot of smoke coming out of Tallahassee, man. I don't know. I don't know if overreacted to what's going on, but I would hope they would hire somebody from within because I mean that program has been successful the last about 4 years, man. So you want to make sure you have somebody that's already been in place and understand the culture, what it takes to win. So hey, because Willie gone, I mean, you want to keep that train rolling, so you got to make sure you have the right person in place. Because I don't know about an outsider being like that, unless he wanted to keep a lot of the pieces that was already on staff. But I know sometimes guys like to come in and change up stuff and then they mess up the whole show. But if uh if that AD understand football, I think she need to keep somebody from. She need to hire somebody within because I think they deserve it.
Yeah, with a team like that and the way things is going, I don't really think you need to shake things up too much, like you said. If you got a guy that can get the job done on the staff, why don't you go ahead and keep everything running and go from there. But right now, this situation, man, got folks on the AD head right now, man. They throwing shots at her like I don't know what, bro. It is going. It's crazy, bro. I thought I thought Roman Banks be catching strays, bro, but but they on her head, bro.
hmm
It's nasty. It's so it it's just one of them things, man. I feel like you gotta make the move that you think is best for your program. When you're running a program, you got to do that, but at the same time, you have to take into account the people who support the program, and if they ain't down with whatever. I'm not saying you got to make a move based on what people want, because sometimes when you hire somebody that people want, you end up with Eric Dooley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't always have to do that, but when it hit a point like this, where these people, man, they about to turn over tables and move furniture, bro. So I don't know how you handle that, man. Do you still bring the man in and risk your job, or do you cave into the people and get them what they want and hope they come out on the other side in a good way, but
And
she going.
I ain't saying, buddy, that's being Roma's a bad coach, man. I mean, I think he has years and 10 years of being a head coach, but at the same token, is he ready for a job like that? Because if it don't work out that first year, you know they're gonna want to get rid of him ASAP. And I definitely know if I'm the AD, I think I go with the safe thing and just hire somebody from within, because if it goes wrong, hey, you can't say it was my fault. So
Yeah, I
you know
mean,
what I'm saying?
so sometimes if you hire from within, you ain't gonna probably have to pay as much, so you can probably spend more on your staff. And B, like you said, if you give people what they want and it don't work, hey, it's not on me. But like my boy Blue say, man, this is a rough year for coaching searches, bro. I have never seen a year like this where almost every coaching search has been crazy. Like other than Alcorn, every coaching search they had is weird situation going on. And I got a video dropping after this show a little bit later tonight where I talk about that. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. After the show about 7:45, I'm gonna have a video drop that I actually talked about this. So it's crazy, man. Like I don't understand why this is so hard, bro. Like when did it become so hard to hire a coach? Can somebody please tell me that?
I don't know. I mean, it's a mania. It's a Royal Rumble already going on in the
It is,
SWAC,
bro.
man.
We
I'm like,
we we
gosh, Lee.
we done had a Royal Rumble since December, bro. Like I don't know, man. When you got all these people trying to put their hands in there, and like my boy Los J say, maybe Coach Fred get the job on tomorrow. I mean, I'm sorry, man. If I'm Fred McNair, I'm not even answering the phone, bro. Like, yeah, unless you like giving me even more money. Because I could have been there, bro. You know, I could have been in my office, man. You know, like, and I could have been cleaning my office and putting together my staff, and you know, it just I nodded. I seen somebody say Hines Ward's supposed to be open for the job, so that's a whole nother guy, man. It's like sooner or later, Jamie G, I think I heard your name come up in the TSU job search.
Man, probably. Hey, I'll take it. Just give me 70,000, man, and I'll be good. Hey, if it don't work out year one, hey, at least you able to pay me out.
I know you ain't got to worry about nothing. I just slide to the side, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even got to worry about paying me, man. I just want to give it a shot for the experience, you know.
Yeah. I mean, sheesh. I mean, because they behind the eight ball in recruiting and everything else. I don't even know who's recruiting for Texas Southern. I hadn't, I don't even had seen any. Man, that's crazy. I was thinking about today how, shoot, to me, honestly, they destroyed a good thing, man. I think they should have gave Clarence McKinney at least one more year to try to figure things out, because he had that team going in the right direction, even though the record didn't show it. I would have kept him on and see what he could have done, man. But man, that thing is in a debacle now, man. And I don't even know if me being a student athlete, I wouldn't even want to be there.
Yeah, man. I don't even know. They better yes, the boy better be putting together a recruiting class of their own. They better be hitting that portal. They better be signing somebody. They better be front and center when all this hit the fan, bro, because they really that is the definition of a fumble, bro. They fumbled this situation in a way I've never seen before, man. Like and it drives me crazy because anytime I see my old man, you know, we kicking it up, whatever. First thing he asked me, "What's up with TSU?" I'm like, bro, I don't know. Same thing I told you yesterday. I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, somebody gonna have to answer. Somebody gonna have to answer for what's going on. You know, I mean, you have to find a way to make this right, bro, because this situation was cut and dry. Like this almost was no more difficult of a situation than you could get. You let your other coach go, so you didn't have to pay him. His contract ran out, so you ain't had to worry about that. You had a guy who wanted to come there, who is a top coach in the league, ready. and you thought you had it, and then all of a sudden people got questions when they could have had questions from the jump. It's crazy, man. Exactly. That's hey, we haven't heard nothing from Andre Johnson at all. We don't even know he really we don't even know he really even want that job. It's like people talking for him.
I know who want the job, but he probably don't want to mess with it neither. I ain't heard him say
Who?
anything else, and that's no Ed Reed.
I know he had made his little statement and then he dipped. I guess even Ed say, man, this is a little too crazy for me. Like I already done went through one of these problems. You know, do I really want to get involved with another one of these things? It's crazy, man. Like I said, I don't even know what to make of all of this, man. It just it's just mind boggling, bro. Like I would love for this thing to be finished tomorrow so we can talk about the coach and then talk about everything else that's coming up, because I don't want to have to talk. I like we're talking about this every week, man, every week, and it's like I don't know how many different ways to say that this is crazy, man. I don't even know. It's like
They did beat them
they
back to
did,
back. Sure
they did,
and
and stomped them the last time. Yeah, I mean they have a lot of avenues in their favor, but it's people who don't want that to happen, man. It's people who just want to have their way. They trying to Burger King this thing. They want to have it their way. They don't want to let the athletic department do what the athletic department's supposed to do. And you, like I said, you see that at a lot of places, man. Like, well, at least in our conference, you do. I mean, you got people who don't know nothing about football trying to run football stuff and admitting they don't know nothing about football and still trying to run things because they got money. You know, it's crazy, bro. It's maddening. So hopefully, all of this can move forward. Um, because I it is, man, and it's happening so frequently, man. Like we just had a whole set of new coaches come in last year, and this year we gonna have 5 new coaches. I think Manor the only coach that been at his school more than 3 years. And he might be gone at the end of the year. It's bro. I don't know. Every year we got new coaches, man. Like a lot of them. It's the turnover in this conference. It got ridiculous. I mean, we had 2 schools fire 2 coaches. We had 2 schools fire coaches in 2 years. How much? When can we get some stability, man? Like, yeah, y'all coaching search did take a long time. Pine Bluff, y'all took a long time. But for different reasons, Bethune-Cookman search took a long time. But
really in Bethune, it really, you know how that happened. I mean, they
yeah,
did have a coach to that debacle online. So I mean,
yeah, that was a different type of animal. But it's nutty. But I want to step away from all of that, man. And this ain't SWAC related, but when big news drop, you still got to talk about it. Man, Nick Saban retiring, bro. That is something I thought I would not eat. I wouldn't have been saying for a while, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I'm not surprised it came this quick. I wouldn't be surprised if people, most of the people, the big wigs with Bama didn't. They probably won that championship. It probably was a make or break year, and to keep from getting fired, he might well retire. Step away from
Yeah, he you know, he looked like all season like he didn't really have it in him. You know what I'm saying? Like he you know he wasn't yelling and screaming like he usually do. But you know, like I said, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on that because this is not the show for that. But you know, definitely wanted to bring it up real quick. You know, and if anybody wanna celebrate, like I was listening to the radio down here, bro, and you know they got the LSU talk shows. Them folks was cheering on the radio, bro. They was having a party when the news came out. So I'm sure most people in the SEC feel the same way. But you know, we gonna move on with our stuff. I'm gonna go back to this comment that Blue made. Man, they don't even. I don't even think they know who the coaches. I don't even think Graves know who his coaches are. I heard some rumors about an offensive coordinator, but I ain't heard nothing about a defensive coordinator. Or I'm assuming some of the staff gonna stay the same, but who know? Man, this I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This year has been these last month and a half or whatever has been the hardest it ever been to get information about Southern, bro. It's like I know the people to talk to, and they won't say nothing either. Ain't nobody telling them or what. I don't know, man. It's just it's crazy, man. Like you can't get no answers for nothing. Like who gonna be this? Or I don't know who gonna be this. Or I heard this, but I don't know about that. I'm like, man, you asking people the same question. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you kind of plugged in with that one, Blue. So I know you probably know, but that's that. And I mean, if you want to keep it 100, he was supposed to be the OC last year. Well, he was supposed to be the OC when Dooley took over, but you know they had some issues and he went back to PV. So we'll see what happened, man. You know, I mean, I heard he got it, but I ain't heard he got it. If you know, if you know what I'm saying. Like I know somebody that know him that talked to him, so I'm working off of that. But other than that, I don't even know nothing going on up there, bro. Like the recruiting and none of that, bro. It's like if I don't see it with my own eyes somewhere, I have no idea, bro. They got things on lockdown, bro. I don't know if Roman Banks catches on heat, so he's trying to circle the wagons. But it's crazy, man. I do know Southern schedule is supposed to come out next Wednesday, so that should be interesting to see what happens. You know, I know we play Bethune-Cookman on November 9th, and I think we play McNeese to open up the season. And I think we play Nicholls State too. But other than that, I don't know. So we'll see if we'll see what school pop up on our schedule that don't need to be on our schedule like we have the last couple of years.
Don't put Lincoln on there.
But we play Mississippi Delta this year, bro. we going into the JUCO ranks, bro. We play Mississippi Delta, bro. We about to make it happen. But hopefully, like I say, man, hopefully all this stuff start to open up, man, and you know we'll start to make some inroads into some of this stuff and start to talk a little bit more stuff. Now I do want to go back to something with FAMU and Willie Simmons. You know, Willie Simmons was one of the coaches for the Legacy Bowl. So I haven't heard if they replacing him or if he's gonna still be able to do it. I'm assuming they probably gonna call Bob McDowell on the phone and get him up in there. But that's an interesting thing, bro. You know, the man was head supposed to be winning coach in the Legacy Bowl. Now we're gonna have a new coach in there. Maybe your boy Bubba gonna be there, bro.
Nah, you could probably get Johnny Cole to come back and do something. I won't be surprised, man.
Let him get his feet wet, huh? Dip them toes back in the coaching water.
Man, this is like you say, this is very, very nutty.
It is. I want to step away for 1 second, man. Give y'all some halftime scores. Like I said, we got 2 SWAC games going on tonight. Alcorn losing to Alabama and them 34-23. This women's action at halftime, and JSU is beating Bama State 41-24 at halftime. So got those games going on. Neither one of them is too close right now, so probably gonna have a couple blowouts at the end. Yeah, it's like they and that's why Dooley was coaching in that game too, because neither time I think Prime was supposed to be there both times and he wasn't there, and so Coach Dooley got to coach the Legacy Bowl last year, so maybe we'll see Coach Bubba coach that thing, man. Like whoever coaches, man, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there to check it out. But I want to take one more second, man, to make a little announcement to y'all, man. This is something that I've been kind of working on behind the scenes, man, and it's starting to come right for me. I just got an opportunity to do a little writing for the Bustin' Brackets website. That's part of the Fan Sided Network. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit of writing about college basketball on the side. So y'all be checking my socials for all the links, man, and y'all check out all my articles when they drop. I've been trying to just make some things happen, man. So this came through for me. So I'm looking forward to making that happen. So y'all keep rocking. I'm gonna still be doing this. So I'm not going nowhere, but I'm just trying to come through with some other things to kind of broaden my portfolio, so to speak. And I just, it came through for me today. So I'll be letting y'all know when things is gonna start moving in that realm. So y'all just keep it locked with me on that. And
congratulations on that, man.
Oh man, thank you, man. Thank you. Like I said, I've been trying to do some things, man. I'm trying to make 24 be a good year for me and the channel. So, we're trying to continue to grow and do more things. So I just, had the opportunity to come and I wanted to make it happen. So we'll see, we'll see if all that writing that I did in school, man, if it pay off for me. Cause I'm a little rusty, but I should be able to make it happen. Yeah, man, it's a grind, man. Like I tell anybody, man, if you think about doing this stuff, bro, you better put your boots on, because this thing is nutty, man. It's like and nothing come the way you wanted to come, so you had to stay with your nose to the grindstone and keep working. But I'm gonna let Jamie G get with this comment from his boy Crook, man.
They said bragging on those 1, 3, 3A, 2, 4-star. Yeah, it's like last season. I mean, we celebrate anybody, man, from if they a 5-star to a no-star, man. If we feel like they can play at the block, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it all, man. I'm trying to do it all, but I feel, like I say, man, I think everybody should be happy with the guys they get. Now, the one thing I do, I don't like, the first thing I do, bro, when I see anybody commit to anywhere, especially a transfer, I go straight to them stats, bro. I go straight to them stats, because I don't want to hear you bragging on somebody that ain't played in 4 years. You know what I mean? That don't mean that dude can't come in and do work at your school, but I'm not really for all of that bragging on guys who ain't really did anything nowhere. Now, if you're able to get a guy that then played somewhere and have some numbers with his name, then hey, have at it. But I just like I prefer to see those young guys, those high school guys, get those shots. But nowadays this thing is changing so much that the high school guys is kind of getting phased out a little bit. So we all hitting that portal pretty hard. But I just I still got that mindset that I'm looking at guys when they come in like, is that guy better than what we already got? Some are, some ain't. I mean, it's guys that transfer from FBS that don't play at your school. So it's like it's not automatic. That's the one thing I'll try to tell you. It's not automatic because you're coming from FBS. That
Say that again.
and it also if you get a D2 guy, he most likely gonna be able to ball. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You get a D2 guy, he probably gonna ball when he get there, because he gonna be hungry. But hey, to each their own. I let everybody do what they want to do, man. Y'all have a good time. y'all have a good time with whatever y'all do when it comes to recruiting, man. Right now, I'm just trying to find people who even committed to my school. So I just sit there and look, man. We finally got some offers been showing up. So we'll see what we're going with that.
Yeah, I see y'all been yeah, I see y'all been doing a little recruiting, man.
Man, finally, hey. Now I will say, man, they I don't know if they're gonna get the kid, but they got a running back from Baton Rouge who I think is a really solid back, man. He played at a really good school, put up some good numbers, got good speed. Not the biggest kid, but he run hard. That's a guy that I would love to see at Southern. But we're oh, all right, let's see. You mean basically in these couple of weeks, a couple of games of SWAC play? Um, I still I think I think JSU is gonna be a force in the conference, and you still can't count out Alcorn. Um, I'm I'm 50-50 on Southern, man. We kind of not shooting the best right now, but I think we got the
Mm-hmm.
guys to do it. Um, Other than that, man, I think it's wide open. And I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
win or lose, man. I like to watch Texas Southern play. I was at the game Saturday, and that was one of the worst shooting teams I seen from TSU in a long time. And we shot bad in that game too, man. It's like it's it's crazy, man. Like it's gonna be a long season. I think Bethune Cookman gonna be in the mix too. They got some shooters, and Pine
Yeah,
Bluff got some
yeah.
shooters too. They just haven't won any games in conference yet, but Pine Bluff got like three guys that can shoot that ball. So I it's nice, man. And then on the women's side, of course, you got JSU and Pine Bluff. Those two teams are right there. And Southern is in the mix. They always gonna be in the mix as well. Um, I did like that beating that we put on Prairie View when Coach Sandy came back to the mini dome. So y'all got to get back for leaving like that. But it's gonna be a good season, man. I think it's gonna be a good season. Um, Winning on the road is huge in this conference. If you can't win on the road, you're gonna be in a bad way. So I expect to see some more things start to even out in this next week. But I do say look out for Bethune Cookman. I think they're gonna be one of the teams that's gonna be tough to beat. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with Pine Bluff. They can score and they can shoot, but they don't defend that well, and they don't like you say they don't rebound well. And they let Bama State get with them in their first game. But speaking of Bama State, bro, shout out to my boy out there.
Number one from Bama State get the soldier rag for the week
That
with
man
that
stole that.
immaculate dunk after the Valley Alabama State game. That dude got up there, man. If anybody seen that, let me know in the comments. Buddy got
Yeah,
up there like Spud Whale, man.
man, that dude took off, bro. That dude took completely off. I couldn't even believe it, man. He swiped that ball, man, and dunked that thing when the buzzer went off. Oh man, it's crazy. I do want to throw a quick shout out to where hold on 1 second. I do want to throw a quick shout out to Alabama A&M Lady Bulldog Alicia Wilson. Man, she had 24 rebounds on Monday against Valley, bro. That that's that's heavy work on the paint, man. So I
Mm.
wanted to definitely shout her out for making that happen because you know that level of rebounding you don't see too often. She damn near out rebounded Valley by herself. So
Wow.
when you put up them kind of numbers, you got to get that shout out. Um, and I think that's a good baller right there. And it's gonna be a fun season, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a fun season. I will say this because I was at the Southern game Monday against Prairie View. Man, I ain't never seen a coach substitute as much as Prairie View coach do on the men's side. Bruh, before dudes got to sit on the bench, he was putting them back in the game, bruh. It was like a conveyor belt, man. Like, dude will run off the floor and he put them back in. I'm like, man, how can you get any kind of rhythm shooting the ball when they taking you out before you even much can work up a good sweat, man? Like, I couldn't understand that, but I guess that's his system. So that continues to baffle me. Every time I see it, it confuses the hell out of me. We lost a big soldier, so we're gonna have to get him back. But man, y'all give me y'all thoughts on SWAC basketball right now, man. We're a couple games into the season. We got a long way to go, but it should be a fun ride, man. I think it's gonna be a fun ride, and like I said before, January, February is fun, but March is where it's at. And to win this tournament, you're gonna have to go through the Maroon Tigers. So if they can keep themselves in the mix, they're gonna be tough. For my TSU people, man, what's up with PJ Henry, man? Did he get hurt? Because I know he got banged up a little bit against Southern. And I don't think he played against Grambling. So I hope that dude all right, man. Because that dude that's the guy I like to watch play, man. He can make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't really, man. That team has really, like, I don't want to say they fell off, but they weren't that impressive when I seen them play, man. It's like they didn't really shoot that well. They shoot the hell out of some free throws. I give them that much, but they didn't really have a lot of size. They just didn't really seem too in sync, man. Yeah, I know he do be hurt quite a bit. Well, I think he hit his knee or something against Southern and he didn't come back in the game. But that dude, man, they need to put him in bubble wrap or something so he don't get hurt. But and we like Big Soldier having some problems, man. He bouncing in and out, man. We got to get it. We got to get him right, man. We got to get him right. Yeah, and the crazy thing is, a couple of the guys that transferred in the last couple of years, they went to Alcorn. So they got to let Prairie View to Alcorn pipeline, man. He one of the coaches, man. I think he yell a lot, but he is like almost sometimes he just yelling just to yell, Like I say, man, I wanna say that, man, but I'm not buying that from y'all until y'all are out of the tournament. I'm not gonna buy that till y'all out of the tournament. I mean, I got some decent big men, man, and got some shooters, but I don't know. I don't think they're consistent. It wasn't the TSU team I'm used to seeing, but it's early in the season, conference season, so we'll see how it turn out. But so far after 2 games, man, I think it's been pretty interesting. You straight over that, Big Soldier?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right, man. You was kind of going in and out. I didn't know if we lost you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, like I say, man, we got a lot. We still got a lot to talk about, man. In this day and age of SWAC sports. So man, you got anything you want to throw out there? We keep rocking.
I can't wait till that UAPB women and JSU women matchup, though. I'm looking forward to that matchup.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. And that's one I'm definitely gonna be watching.
And definitely Southern women and Jack Stack women, because ain't that a rematch?
Oh yeah, that's
from the SWAC tournament.
That's a rematch, and when Pine Bluff come down here, I'm gonna definitely be in the house for that one, man, because I think that anytime you can see a team like JSU or Pine Bluff It's gonna be a nice game in
What you think about who you think? Where's the best place to watch basketball in the conference, in your opinion?
um I mean, if you like, you mean like best in terms of like crowd and stuff, or
We
just
could talk
best in
about
terms.
I guess we could do crowd and also too facility wise.
Well, facility, I probably would say Alabama A&M, since they built that new gym this new arena or whatever it is last year. Um, Crowd, it could be a couple places, man. I think a lot of schools, when they draw in good crowds, all corner is a good place to be at. JSU,
Mm-hmm.
TSU, um, Bama State. And I always say Southern got the loudest 50 fans in the world. It be 50 people in that gym, but it be sounding like Mo, man. We get loud in there when don't nobody be in there. But I wish Valley still had that old gym they had, bro. I wish they still had that. That was one of my favorite places. And Bethune Cookman, because they got a stage on it.
That sound like Woodville Gym with that stage.
The Wildcats, boy.
Yeah.
What? I just shot plenty of hoops in that gym, boy. I ain't gonna even lie. I spent many a day in that gym. Oh, them fighting Wildcats, the orange and green. But like I say, man, I think a lot of places got some good potential, but we need to get better crowds, man. If we can get, even half filled arenas, man, that would make for so much better.
I agree too. Yeah, because that atmosphere, I think SWAC is majority known for that football, but it's really some good basketball. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the South and everything too, but it just, I don't know. I think we need some more promotion and marketing in that basketball department.
Yeah, they do, man. They need a lot of stuff to go right. Yeah, Prairie View, like I said, there's a lot of nice arenas. I think a lot of our places depend on who we playing, because like, speaking for Southern, if you get Grambling in town, you get Alcorn in town, you get Jackson in town, Texas Southern, you're gonna have a crowd show up. And I mean, we play Alcorn, you gonna see your boy G down there on the floor with with all his Alcorn stuff on. So it make for a good affair, man. But I wanna circle back to football for 1 second, man, because they had put out the top 10 FCS attendance, and the SWAC had 4 of the top 10, which is not a big surprise. But JSU led the FCS with 30,000 people, 30,060 in attendance. That's only in 4 games. Bama State was 4th with 19,690. Southern was 6th with 17,465, and FAMU was 7th with 17,018. So
What?
I'm gonna say them Southern numbers were deceptive, bro, because I know the last couple of games it wasn't that many people up in there, bro. They said that Prairie View game had like 12,000 people in it. I'm like, I don't think so.
Nah, not from what I seen. I don't believe it.
Man, they might have sold 12,000 tickets, but it wasn't no 12,000 butts in that stadium, man. I know that. Them people was heated. Yeah, like I said, I think there's people who do come out, and I salute anybody who's a dedicated person to go to basketball games, because you get the privilege of being able to see 2 games in one night. If you go to the women's game and the men's game, you can't beat that. You know, Southern
Not at
sell
all.
tickets for $15. Two basketball games for $15. You know, sit anywhere you want. Except for the yellow seats because the seat police they won't let you sit down there. But
Members only seats, huh?
shit, man, bruh. Let me talk about there's one lady, bruh, that works. Well, I don't know if she's still working the Mini Dome, but she is like an usher or whatever. And so that there's a top section, the bottom section of the Mini Dome, and the bottom section is like reserved. But it ain't really that many people there, so people go sit wherever they want. Man, that lady would run from one side of the gym to the other to stop somebody from going sit in them seats, bro. I swear. I'd be like, bro, are you getting paid by the seat? I know Southern ain't paying you for that.
How much is a reserve ticket?
I don't even know, man. I barely get tickets. Oh, hey, ding, 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 ding! Breaking news, y'all. Y'all see this? Y'all see this?
I seen Drew today. He had posted when he was on the phone. I'm like, oh, he must be getting ready to commit, man. That's what's up, though. Hey,
That's
tell
what's up.
Andrew congratulations too, man.
Hey, wherever, whoever, I'm still rocking with QB1. So, man, there's been a lot of talk, behind the scenes on where he gonna end up. But hey, we're gonna be locked in. We're gonna be locked in for sure, because that's a big prize wherever he go. So definitely shout out to the Body family.
To Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh yeah,
boy, that boy went from FAMU to Boise. I was like, what?
and since we shouting out guys that's going other places, man. Shout out to my boy Chance Williams going from Grambling to Cincinnati. Man, hey, make it happen. And Christian Davis from Southern, he going to Houston. So, we got a couple guys making the moves, man. But hey, I wish everybody the best, man. Hey, this is the one that got me, bro. Harold Blood decided not to go to Valley.
No, really?
He going to Missouri because his brother played there.
You talking about the University of Missouri?
Yeah, Tigers.
Gotta be a walk on.
He gotta be, bro. I'm not gonna knock the man because like I said, you have opportunity to be on a team with your brother. You got 1 year left. It is what it is. But I can't see not. He probably would have started at Valley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to go from possibly having a starting job to probably being, fourth or fifth string. Yeah, they're not. Hey, I love Harold Blood, and I'm not taking no shots at him, but they're not using no scholarship on a guy like that, man. So hey, he get the wear the SEC patch on his jersey for a year. He get to get all the nice Nike stuff. He get to do it. Do everything with Mizzou. So salute to him, man. Like I was surprised though, bro, because I was like, he gonna do work at Valley. I was like hyping him up, man. Like then I saw that Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, okay, that was a surprise.
I think I would have took a walk on to Missouri over Valley. I'm just sorry. I'll walk on it any other place besides Valley, man.
So you saying you rather be the sixth string quarterback than the starter at Valley?
Yeah, that. Well, I would just think about how, man. I don't even. Man, I'm gonna just hold on to that later. We'll talk about that later. Man, I was just thinking about how bad Valley was this year.
Man, hey, like I said, I get it. Like I said, yeah, you still get to get an education. You get to further your education. He is a grad student, so you get to make some new connections. Might work out for you in the future. And you get to watch your brother put up some good numbers this season. So it's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows, man? We just seen situations where everybody quarterback get hurt, and you you got to go in there. So you never know. You never know. I mean, one year Maryland lost all their quarterbacks and had to play a linebacker at quarterback. So hey, I'm not wishing no injury on nobody, but I'm not. I saw some people throwing shots at him, man, and I don't agree with that. I don't think nobody need to throw shots at him because he's not gonna, because he's not going where they thought he was gonna go, But it was a surprise. It definitely was a surprise because I had that man locked in at the starter in Valley, man.
Yeah, Valley been losing a lot of guys to they'll hold or get a commitment, and then they end up walking away, man. I don't understand it.
Yeah, they fighting they fighting an uphill battle, man. Valley is gonna be one of them places that I think they're gonna always be fighting an uphill battle, and it's gonna be tough.
And I just hate to say this, and some people might look at me wrong, but I think like schools like Valley, Bethune, and UAPB really should be Division II.
Well, Law gonna get you, man, talking about his school.
When it comes to, I think, what student size and population.
And Zoe gonna pull up in front of your house, so
Zoe know what's up. Zoe know not to do that. He know that.
Zoe say he gonna roll on you. But hey, if stranger things have happened, But if that happened, bro, I might be sick, bro. If that man went to Missouri and balled out, I might be sick, bro. Because I'm like, why you didn't do any of this at Southern, man. But maybe that make Dooley look like he don't even know what he's doing even more, man. So we'll see. Hey, like I say. Oh, I mean, bro, honestly, if the man was able to put up some numbers in a game, I'd be the happiest person in the world, man. Because he deserves it, man.
No. Man, you know what I'm saying? But they in the SWAC, man. They in the SWAC, man. I ain't knocking it. Get that money, man.
Yeah, and speaking of SWAC, man, and money. Speaking of SWAC and money, all of a sudden the SWAC trying to come down on Grambling, man. Like I'm interested to see how that situation turn out, man. Everybody putting their free content behind paywalls. I love SWAC sports, man. I spend money to go to a game, but I'm not spending no money to watch Valley play basketball, bro. I love to watch Valley play basketball because those two dudes they got that do the announcing, they the best, bro. Like them dudes need to be on Fox or somewhere, bro. They be killing me. But I'm not paying no money to watch that, bro. I'm not paying no money to watch the Cat Eye Network. And I know I got a couple BCU people out here, but the Cat Eye Network, bro, is not it, bro. And I'm not paying no money to watch that. So they made that not be free. I ain't paying a dollar, bro. Cause bad camera angles, bad feeds. Like Pine Bluff, y'all feed be horrible, bro. Southern don't be great either. So don't. But some of these schools, bro, they production values are not good. And I'm not paying no money to watch that, bro.
Why they not on ESPN Plus? Like, so a lot of games this is not on Plus.
Well, with basketball, man, we got a limited schedule with ESPN. They only cover like 4 to 6 games, and then HBCU Go cover I think 1 game a week. They was doing 2 a week, but they didn't cut down on their Saturday games. So the opportunities for over the air stuff is low, and a lot of everybody's streaming their own stuff now. Bama State just announced they got a network, so but everybody going behind paywalls, man. And I mean, if it's cheap, I might kick a couple bucks here to watch a game, but I'm not paying no $50-$60 for no game, man. Or even it got to be like $30-$40 a year for me to pay for it, man. Otherwise, I just follow the game tracker on ESPN if I can't go to the game. But now if you got top notch production and top notch equipment and top notch people calling the game, then hey, I might spend it. But I'm not spending it for people that don't know what team is what. Even
no, that's right.
Or in a situation, and I need to quit picking on Bethune-Cookman because I step foot in Daytona, man, and people might get me. But I remember when they played Southern in football, the color guy on they broadcast, we had sacked the quarterback like 4 times. He was talking about how their offensive line was dominating the game. I'm like, bro, are you watching the same game I'm watching? Like, your quarterback is getting sacked and under pressure constantly. How is your offensive line dominating this game, bro? Like, are you watching a game on TV that we don't know about? But let's get some better people to do this kind of stuff, man. So, because then it'd be worth paying the money. Or we can just do a national game of the week and get them dudes from Valley to call a game. I'll pay for that. Let's get them boys on ESPN, man. Let's get them on an ESPN Plus game or something.
Yeah, they do a good job, man.
Cause they be into it, man. Half the time I just watch the game just to hear them, man. I don't even pay attention to the game, man. Watching them, listening to them call a game is like listening to Chatterbox call a TSU game, bro. I don't even I couldn't even tell you who playing all the scope. I just be listening to hear what they say, bro. And that same thing with Chatterbox, man. That dude cracks me up. I don't know if y'all ain't never heard a TSU game, man. Y'all go on KTSU and catch a football game. When he on there, man, that dude is hilarious, man. He is hilarious. That's my idol. One of these days I might Chatterbox, man. Y'all got to check that out. Basketball update. End of the third quarter, JSU 59, Bama State 37. And in the third quarter, with 32 seconds left, we got a tight game now in Huntsville. Alcorn and Alabama and them 45 for the Bulldogs, 43 for the Braves. So we got a tight game up there. Look like A&M was going to run them out the gym.
It's still on YouTube?
I think so. Now, they might be to slipped it behind a paywall, bro. I don't know, but because everybody else doing it. But right now, it might be. I didn't check, but like I said, we got a tight game and a not tight game, which is not really a surprise because they had some whoopings in the SWAC these first couple games, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, boy. It's been a couple blowouts in these games. It's not on YouTube, so can't catch it there.
Man, why they do that, man? I guess they figure, I don't know. That's so crazy. What about your fans that make it to Huntsville or Itabena,
Yeah, I like I say, man, it wasn't nothing better than being able to click on YouTube and watch 2 or 3 SWAC games at a time, Now, I'm interested to see because FAMU put their games on Facebook Live. So I wonder if they're going to still be doing that because like I said, I just like to have the option to watch anybody play without, having to wait for the game to be on ESPN Plus or ESPNU or whatever, So hopefully they charging some reasonable prices, so people can still watch it. But I think that. All right, so hey, JSU game, King, KC Media got the game on. So if y'all want to catch JSU game, that's the place to catch it. Maybe somebody be nice and stream the A&M game, especially the men's game. I want to try to catch some of that game, but that's where we at right now. So we got Thursday basketball, which is rare in the SWAC, especially early in the season. We got a full slate of games on Saturday, and we got games on Monday. So we got SWAC basketball for the next few days, man. You can't beat that. Now we about to start wrapping this thing up, but before we get out of here, man, and I don't want to make this be a long topic, but SWAC referees, bro, they suck in every sport, man.
Yeah, there we go.
They SWAC. I don't know if they worse in football or basketball, bro. Because SWAC referees in basketball, bro, they are horrible. Like they would call anything, bro. Like I seen guys tackle guys and they don't call it, and then the next time down the floor, somebody bumps somebody and they call it. It's like, just be consistent. I'm not even asking for you to make all the calls for my team. Just make them even. Like they'll let you scuffle in the paint, and then the next time down the floor, you reach in, it's a foul. You know, like make up your mind. You know, like nobody should be shooting a gang of free throws in the first half. You know, like nobody should be in a double bonus before the 10-minute mark of the half. Right. You know, like it's ridiculous, bro. People, you know, by the time the end of the game come around, you got 2 or 3 people in foul trouble. It's just, you know, it's crazy, man. So hopefully they can get that back on track, man, because that makes the game a whole lot more unbearable. It may, you know, sitting there watching the free throw contest. I didn't come here to watch people shoot free throws all game long, man.
Me neither.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I can. I mean, you know, like you say, you can go to any game and see bad officiating, but I sometimes I feel like the SWAC just, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not even that
SWAC officiating is horrible.
It's not even that they play favorites. Oh man, don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that. Don't. Hey, I'm still good people, man. Hey, let me enjoy this number 2 seed, man, before we go out in the second round.
First round.
Hey, bro, give us the second round. Give us the second round at least, bro. We're gonna beat Green Bay. At least give me that, bro. We're gonna beat Green Bay. We good until we get to the 49ers. So we get 2 home games. We'll get the NFC Championship, but I doubt we make it further than that. But I'm trying to enjoy this season, bro. You know, them couple weeks, what they were about 2-3 weeks ago when Buffalo and Miami was beating the mess out of Dallas, bro. I didn't know where we was gonna be at. So I had to I forgot I had this shirt on, to be honest with you, man. I totally forgot I had this shirt on, man, until I sat down to do the show. Like, well, I guess I keep it on. But yeah, good. Hey, shout out to anybody who's from the SWAC that's playing in the playoffs this season, man. You know, let's see some people do some things. I grew up in Baton Rouge when the Saints was like the Aints. They had paper bags and all that stuff. Bro, I remember the first time the Saints made the playoffs and they lost to Minnesota like 44-10. I was like, I never cheer for this team, bro. So I'm serious, bro. I was like in middle school or I think I was in middle school when I was actually on the fence, bro. Like, let me sit down and watch the Saints play in the playoffs. Man, Minnesota beat the brakes off them. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm sticking with Dallas. I'm sticking with my Cowboys. And I was lucky, man. I went to high school when Dallas won 3 Super Bowls. So, I mean, I went when they went back to back, and then when they beat Pittsburgh, I was in college. So I got to see Dallas win Super Bowls. So nice, rough.
Yeah, that was when they was America's team at that time.
Man, we still America's team, man. We still America's team, because you say Dallas Cowboys, everybody gonna have something to say about Dallas, whether they like them or hate them. And we America's team, man. Oh no, indeed, man. You couldn't even say them 3 You couldn't even say them 3 letters in my house, man. My old man would kick you out if you said LSU, man. He would put you out. Like,
Yeah,
It was.
I don't like LSU either. I ain't never
Hey,
been no LSU fan like that.
you couldn't say LSU in our house. You couldn't say GSU in our house. You couldn't say JSU in our house. That was you couldn't say none of them letters in my house, man, at all. That was a wrap. You holler about, I want to go to Groundland. My dad be like, well, hey, it's nice knowing you, son. Hey, I mean, we all start off as bandwagons. You know, everybody start off as a bandwagon. It's just, you know, if you can get in, you know, if you buy into it and stick with it. But I definitely, man, shit, man, I remember my niece was talking about going to Groundland one time. Man, people were like, "What? You crazy?" Then I had a niece go to Prairie View, so that was, and nobody made a big deal out of that one though. But you know, I got family all over the place. But man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man, because it's been a long day, man. I ain't even been home too long. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, man, and we'll catch y'all next week. Another edition of SWAC Smoke, and we're gonna holler at y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace.